From the moment the sun breaks over the horizon, a quiet miracle unfolds across our planet. In every corner of the wild, from the deepest forests to the vast open savannas, a new generation is waking up. Life, in all its fragile beauty, begins anew. The story of wildlife is, above all, a story of family, survival, and the incredible bonds that connect every living creature. For a newborn animal, the world is a vast, mysterious place, filled with wonders to discover and challenges to overcome. But they do not face it alone. Guided by the fierce devotion of their parent, these young creatures begin an extraordinary journey. Look closely at the gentle gaze of a mother elephant as she guides her path through the tall grass. Watch her lioness shield her cubs from the midday heat. Or a mother, patiently teaching her cubs how to navigate the rushing river. In these quiet, tender moments, we witness the true heart of nature. It is a world built on instinct, love, and an unspoken promise to protect the future. Every animal's journey starts with a single, hesitant step. For a newborn fawn, its legs are long and shaky, barely able to hold its weight. Yet, within hours, instinct takes over, and those fragile legs find their strength. This innocence is one of the most beautiful aspects of the natural world. Young animals are driven by an endless, joyful curiosity. A tiger cub pounces on a drifting leaf, learning the basic mechanics of a future hunt. A baby monkey tumbles from a low branch, only to climb right back up with playful determination. A young fox chases its own tail in the morning mist, transforming a simple game into a lesson in agility. To us, this looked like pure play. But in the grand design of nature, play is the ultimate classroom. Through these joyful games, baby animals develop the coordination, strength, and social skills they will need to thrive as adults. Every stumble is a lesson. Every playful chase is a rehearsal for the great adventure of life. In the animal kingdom, family is the ultimate shield. The dedication shown by wildlife parents is one of the most moving spectacles on earth. Consider the emperor penguin enduring sub-zero Arctic winds and treacherous blizzards just to keep a single egg warm on its feet. Consider the sea otter floating on her back on the cold ocean waves, holding her pup tightly on her chest so it stays warm and dry. These bonds transcend mere survival. They are filled with genuine affection. We see it when chimpanzees groom their young, whispering a silent language of comfort. We see it when wolves greet their pups with enthusiastic nuzzles and tail wags after a long day away from the den. As these babies grow, they look to their parents for everything. They watch how a mother joy selects the sweetest leaves from the parent's branches. They mimic the way a waterfowl cleans its feathers to stay waterproof. This invisible passing of knowledge from one generation to the next is what keeps the ancient rhythms of the wild alive. It is a reminder that no matter how hard the environment, tenderness is a universal language. As the weeks turn into months, the innocent wild of the baby begins to whisper. The safe boundaries of the nest, the dead, and the hope are left clear as the young experience nature cleaner and greener. This transition from total pain to independence is a perfect time, a deep for a young cheetah, it means living the day of the storm, understanding how to join the same Every animal we watch, from the smallest insect to the largest whale, holds a vital key to the balance of our planet. The playful sea otter pup growing up in the kelp forest helps protect the ocean ecosystem. The young birds learning to fly will eventually scatter seeds that grow into tomorrow's forests. When we observe animals simply being themselves, free from the artificial pressures of modern human life, we are reminded of a simpler way of existing. They teach us the beauty of patience. They show us the value of community and the power of maternal protection. They show us that every life, no matter how small, has a purpose and a place in the great puzzle of nature. Perhaps the reason we find baby animals and wildlife so captivating is because they reflect the best parts of ourselves. In their innocence, we find joy. In their struggles, we find inspiration. And in their family bonds, we recognize the universal power of love and protection. When you watch a young animal resting peacefully beside its mother under the open sky, the chaotic noise of our daily life fades away. The deadlines, the screams, and the stress seem to lose their grip. Nature invites us to slow down, to breathe, to listen to the wind, the birds, and the quiet heartbeat of the earth. We share this planet with these magnificent creatures. Their future is closely woven into our own. By protecting their habitats, by respecting their wild spaces, and by admiring their journeys, we preserve the very magic that makes our world alive. As the sun begins to set, casting a warm, golden glow over the landscape, the wild families settle down for the night. The cubs curl up against their mother. The birds find shelter in the canopy. The world grows quiet, resting in a perfect, timeless balance. And the extraordinary journey of life continues. Beautiful, wild,